see that car in the corner right there, that little orange car? That is my 1992 Civic EG that I bought, I think 2 months ago. And I am going to start a new series where I will try to refurbish and make the car prettier with only one stipulation. I don't know cars. I don't know how to fix them. Oh yeah. But yep, you heard it right. I have no prior experience to working on cars. I pretty much just know of them through like research and whatever, but this is my car. I've always wanted my own project car to work on despite not having any experience, so I got it. And so for this episode, what we're gonna be working on right now are these. These are called motor mounts. If I don't change these parts, this engine can fall out and kill me and everybody around. So we gotta take care of that major thing first. So these are the motor mounts. The brand is called Innovative. They're pretty much like performance mounts. And the reason why there are only 3 of them is because of their very hard, rigid hold. I've heard a lot of good reviews on this. They costed me like 360 bucks. So they should suffice. But right before we get started, I just wanna make sure that we gotta get through the first most important part of the replacement.
Hey guys, Chris Vix here, and today I'm gonna show you how to...
Okay. Let's try this shit out. Why do I feel like I'm gonna break this? Oh! My heart is low-key pounding. I'm kinda terrified that I'm gonna break something. Okay. So far, so good. This is a Honda Civic. Honda Civics are not that bad. Okay. We got the 2 nuts and this 1 long bolt right here. As you can see, they're off, even the one on the side. It's a good sign. I'm doing fine, I'm doing fine. This is the driver's side. You can already tell these rubber parts here fell off. Unsafe. Now we replace these broken ones with these new ones. I got a rubber mallet just in case this needs like better fitment or whatever. Oh shit. It's very snug. Yeah, the rubber pieces are like freaking extend-o-matic, man. I think I can do it. Wow. Totally slamming this thing home, huh? I feel like Sho Otani, the baseball player. Is it going through? Let me see. Yo, it's actually going through, man. It's finding itself. That's sick. This would have been easier with a drill, but I couldn't find the bit for the drill, so I'm gonna have to do everything manual. So now that the driver's side is pretty much done, now I gotta move on to passenger front. Gotta take this out, and then I gotta place this under the transmission. I have like no room. We need the fucking extend-o-matic. Yeah, I ain't gonna reach that shit down there with. Oh, that came off fairly easily. That seems kind of alarming, low-key. You know, this shit's low-key in the way, you know? Why don't you get out of my way? Number 3. Bat. Oh, this one is kind of easy too. Hey, not gonna lie though, you know how I'm in carpentry right now as a trade for school? I would have loved to go into automotive if they weren't getting paid so shit though. In Hawaii though, we have a whole excess of like electricians. Electricians get paid so much though, so I guess it's that competitive. But you know what? Carpentry's cool too, man. So is automotive. So now we just pop this fucker open. Oh, a little awkward. Motor mount number 2. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, look at these fat cracks. That's pretty gnarly, man. Oh my god. It's actually going to rip off completely. It's on its freaking last fibers here. Any more driving and I could have fucking... engine would have went pink on one side. But no, we put these ones in now. This one's gonna be a weird fit, honestly. Oh, oh, nice, nice. That's very cool. Second nut. Speaking of nut, it's No Nut November. To all the men out there, salute to all y'all. This one's a little awkward. This one's in, but it's not in all the way. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but the spike here, it's not going all the way in. So I feel like I gotta hammer that a little bit with my trusty mallet. Number 2 is practically done. The 2 bolts are good. The ones on the side are good too. This one, however, is very suspicious. I might need like a flatter bolt to secure it more down. So once I'm done, I'm most likely gonna go to the store, look for a flatter nut to replace this. So hopefully it'll be better. But yeah, now we got the last one to do, which is the hardest one. I don't even know how to take it out or whatever, you know? So to get, oh my God, I'm not looking forward to this. Yeah, I have to jack this car up, and then I gotta go from underneath, and then I gotta unscrew all the doohickeys or whatever. So you wanna see how far it is? Maybe I'll edit it, point it somehow, but these bolts over here, I gotta do that. Oh my Lord. I mean, just as expected, I did have a really hard time trying to even get one single bolt off, and I still couldn't even get it done. I jacked the car up, tried different positions, I tried many different ways to try to get that bolt off, like breaking it off, but no matter what, the angle and how deep it was in the engine bay was way too awkward for me to apply the amount of strength that I wanted. And I just got really frustrated. So at that point, I took a break. I had some pizza, but it wasn't in the video. But I just sat there, kind of just like cooling down. But at the same time, I was also contemplating about how difficult this was. And so here it is, inner monologue coming. Damn, Christian, motor mounts are supposedly one of the easier parts to replace. For some reason, you just cannot get it done, huh? Are you really gonna let this get to you? Are you really gonna not do this anymore? Just give up? And so you know what I did? I stood up, I opened the hood, I looked at the motor mount in the rear, and I closed the hood. I put the air filter on and I called it a day. And now before I let you call me a failure, I just want to explain myself real quick. I'll be honest, I think I'll probably just pay somebody to do it for me. And yes, it kind of destroys the point of this series, me trying to learn mechanics on the side. I might as well do everything by myself, right? But here's the thing. I didn't have the necessary tools to get me into that exact location, but my biggest excuse is the time. I was working on these motor mounts from, I'd say, 11 o'clock all the way up until like 4:30, which is a lot longer than what it should have took. I also gave myself all of that day just to work on those parts because I'm fairly busy on the other days of the week. It's a time versus money type of thing. So I didn't want to spend too much money on tools that I don't think I'm going to be using forever. And so at that point, I think I might as well just pay somebody to do it for me. It's just one singular mount. How much is that gonna get me? And most importantly, the rear motor mount isn't really damaged, so fuck it, we ball. We'll just rock with that until I pay somebody to do it, to change it. So I would say that today was a pretty good success, and I cannot wait for the next video for when I will move on to the next part of refurbishing the car. It's gonna be a long series. It's gonna take a while for me to finish it, you know, passion project after all. And I'm kind of just bringing you guys along with me. But that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if I should keep this series up. It would motivate me to make even more, even though I'm gonna make more anyways. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.